before he puts us on Earth, he gave Earth protection. And that's what I want the folks to see next. That when we talk about God designing and fine-tuning our world and the universe, we're not kidding here, okay? I want you to watch this clip, and we're going to show that Jupiter, a huge planet, has been placed in just the right spot so that we would have protection here to live. Watch this.
The next stop on our flight is the giant planet Jupiter, 10 times farther away from us than Mars. Jupiter is 40 light minutes away from Earth. That means it takes light from Jupiter 40 minutes to reach the Earth. Jupiter is such a colossus that it outweighs by 2.5 times all the other planets in our solar system combined. The giant red spot we see as we look at the top of Jupiter's dense atmospheric layers shows a 2,000 mile-per-hour hurricane raging for centuries. To give some perspective, that spot is 4 Earth diameters across. Researchers in the 1990s sought to probe Jupiter's many mysteries, such as the degree to which light penetrates those thick clouds, and whether the planet has a rocky core or just super dense frozen gases. In the course of their investigation, they discovered evidence of Jupiter's importance to Earth life. Jupiter is positioned and dimensioned to shield Earth from collisions. The planet's nearness and mass typically deflect comets and asteroids that are moving on a collision course with Earth. Occasionally, Jupiter itself takes the hit, as in this 1994 encounter with comet Shoemaker-Levy. Though each fragment of Shoemaker-Levy was smaller than Manhattan Island, 21 of them raised fireballs more than 10,000 miles high and made Earth-sized bruises in Jupiter's atmosphere. Any planet capable of sustaining life needs a just right-sized Jupiter standing guard to shield it from life-ending asteroid and comet impacts. Jupiter's size and position are important to Earth life for yet another reason. If Jupiter were any larger than it is, or any closer to Earth, its gravity would wreak deadly havoc on Earth's orbit. Jupiter is a just right-sized protector in a just right location.
Now, Hugh, this clip is amazing, but some people might say, well, that's just the way it is. It happened, we were lucky, okay? But you're saying there's over 850 characteristics of the universe that you scientists have found, and that when you add them all up, it's not lucky. This goes way beyond lucky.
Way beyond lucky, such that you're looking at less than 1 chance in 10 to the 1,050th power that this could happen without divine miraculous intervention.
What would that be compared to?
Well, that would be compared to, say, you winning the California lottery 150 consecutive times, or you buy just 1 ticket each time.
So the fact is that as astronomers have looked at this, what are the conclusions that they have been forced to accept?
Well, you got people like Paul Davies declaring in their books that there's overwhelming evidence that has been designed. He describes himself as an agnostic, but he says you can't deny this evidence for design. It's ubiquitous, it's everywhere.
Theologically, what does this tell us about the one who created all of it?
Well, it tells us that the one that created space and time and the whole universe must also be a personal being, because we're seeing a degree of fine-tuning design that requires far more intelligence and knowledge and creativity and power than we human beings can manifest. And those are attributes that only a personal being can possess. So this God that created the universe is not just some kind of distant ethereal force. It's actually a personal being.